topic was to talk about books. Books. I read a book, half of a book, or more than half, and then I'll find another book interesting, or I find another book, I leave that book, and I read another one. I know it's really bad and I shouldn't do it, but I do it anyway. Anyway, where do I start? Okay, the book I am currently reading right now is The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks. And Nicholas Sparks makes the most fucked up emo stories ever. Nicholas Sparks, I hate you. You always make me cry and you always end up ruining the ending. The book I don't have with me that's my favorite Nicholas Sparks book is Dear John. If you guys haven't heard of it, or seen the trailer for it that's coming out this February, I think the 10th. No. Is it? Yeah, I think so. No. Oh my god. That book. Tears. And I've been through a lot of things in the movie Dear John. So on some stuff I had to stop reading because I was crying so much. It was terrible. It was really, really bad. But great book. I highly recommend it. And again, he ruined the people's lives. Nicholas Sparks, I love you. I hate you. We have a bipolar relationship. The series I've had read, sort of, kinda, is Wicked Lovely. I actually finished this whole book. I love this book. It's Team Seth, people. Team Seth. I love this book. It's about killing fairies and stuff. I think Miss Monday talked about it. But, and then look at my dog. That's some bullshit right there. Anyway, see, as you guys can see, I'm only this much on finishing it. And I haven't finished it. And I had this one since it came out. That was a really long time ago. And I've read... how much of this? I've read this much of this. See, I always skip books and I never finish it. So I haven't finished the series, but I really, really like the first one. This was really good at the beginning, then it got really, really boring, and that's why I stopped reading it. And then this one is interesting, but slow. But then again, it's just the beginning, so that's how Twilight was. Anyway, that's done, and... okay, I don't know about you guys, but when I was little, I loved Goosebumps, especially the Living Dummy. That dummy guy. And I found this at the thrift store. The Living Dummy collection. All the series of the Living Dummy of Goosebumps. I'm sorry. This was the freaking awesomeness when I was little. I don't know about you guys, but Goosebumps was the shit-snits. It was just totally awesome. And I really highly recommend it. Another must wanting to read book, Tweak. I don't know if you guys have read... Go Ask Alice. Go Ask Alice is a wonderful book, and I did finish this book in one day. And it's a great book. It's about a girl that goes into this whole suicidal, well, not even suicidal, she gets into drugs and stuff. And then she brings problems, and then she tries to quit. Then the old friends come back, try to get her back in, and then they threaten her, and do all these kinds of stuff. And it's supposedly a real story, and it's a diary, and it's just really interesting. I highly recommend it. That's where this book comes in. I don't even know where I'm holding it. Okay, that's where this book comes in. Tweet. They say it's very, very similar to Go Ask Alice, and again, it's about a girl getting into drugs and stuff, but this is an actual story, so hopefully it goes good. But if you guys are interested in Go Ask Alice, you guys should read Tweak. I just dropped the book. Okay, back to my children books. Don't make fun of people. I know it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but this freaking book is OG. I'm sorry. This book is OG. This is like, it's just OG. This shit's gangsta. It's gangsta. Yeah. Great book. It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What more can I say? Okay. This book I had to read for English class, and I end up loving it. The Crucible. It's about people in the olden days, as you guys could see, and it's a movie. And my friend jacked this book for me. He took it because I loved it so much. So I appreciate that to you, my dearest friend. He jacked this book for me. I have some awesome friends, and I love it. It's just, I had to reach for an English class, and it's like this one and another book where it's Lenny and George. Oh my god. It's the... Of Mice and Men. That's another book I had to read for English. That book had me into tears. I honestly, I had to hold my tears in class because I didn't want to cry. We saw the movie and everything in my English class, and it was just, oh, great book, great movie, highly recommend it. Recommend this one too. This one's about witch trials and stuff and how people used to make up to kill other people. It's really cruel and I love it. Okay. Cut. It's about this girl who used to cut herself, and they took her to those psycho places and stuff, and I guess she like doesn't talk and stuff like that, kind of like a speak kind of thing, and she escapes and stuff like that. So good book. Cut. The Hunger Games. Again, this book isn't like other Hunger Games. Literally, I found it at a thrift store for $2. And it's not final cover, advanced reader's copy, not for sale. Even says right here, uncorrected proof, not for sale. Original cover. It's like, and I haven't finished it, and it got kind of boring, and I'm in the part where she kind of just got out of the districts, and they're like putting makeup on her and stuff like that, I guess, to show it to the public. But Miss Monday talked about it, and she probably knows way more about that book, so go watch her video on this book. But yeah, Speak. Oh my god, good book, great movie. The movie honestly stick to everything to the book. It's one of those really rare movies that's as awesome as the book. It's about a girl that gets raped when she's in 8th grade at a party, and in high school all her friends stopped talking to her because she called the cops wanting to, you know, report the rape. But since the party there was underage drinking, people were like so pissed about it, and everyone just hates her in high school, her first year of high school. She only has this one friend, and she's really bossy, and she doesn't speak at all, and she's very quiet, and she's just, it's really sad, awesome story. You guys have to read Speak. I recommend it. It's a really short, easy read. Recommend this book. Awesome. It's a great movie. Look it up on YouTube. YouTube has it. Okay. When my emo stuff started, I used to have violet hair, and then I changed it to all black, and my clothes was always all black and stuff like that. And I used to read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. It's a comic book. And this guy totally, completely hates people. Like, if a person tries to talk to him, he, like, literally stabs them. And, it has a lot of stories, and he just tortures people for a living, and he has his walls covered in blood. And, he had this bunny he killed, and he keeps his head, and that's his good conscience. And the doughboy guy, he's all evil in this story, and that's his bad conscience. And sometimes the dead bunny floating head tries to tell him not to do the bad things. And he's just always trying to commit suicide. The Homicidal Maniac. Recommend it. Great book. Okay, I have another final book, which I know it's implied, but the Twilight series. If you guys are watching this channel, you guys had to freaking read this series. But I know it's Twilight. I know, I just had to do it. I had to end this video with this. So this is Miss Saturday. I don't know what the hell was that for. Saying goodbye and have a happy Saturday.